Oh, thanks, y'all.
More blues.
Okay. I'm going to play this one now. This is a theater song, and then I'll play some more blues. If you want to hear some blues?
Yeah.
I got a little bit of that going on.
Why cheer things up now?
You know, there was a woman who wrote a review of my show, and she said, you know, I've heard about Eric, that he writes the darkest songs, and sometimes people even consider them sad songs, but I've never laughed so much in my life as at his show. And to me, that's a 4-star review. I have it framed in the office. Every time somebody says something to me, I say, well, but you giggled, didn't you? I've written 2 plays, and this is one that I wrote for the second play. This is another one concerning the South, I suppose. Some of you know that I had people who lived in the Carolinas, and I was very influenced by a lot of those people. There's a place up on the North Carolina, South Carolina border called Dark Corner. I don't know if you ever heard of it. There's a documentary film made about it. Actually, it's a real place. It's up on the border of and it's up atop a glassy mountain, they call it. Because in North Carolina and South Carolina, they don't have snowstorms like you have here. They have ice storms there. And the barren trees, the trees that are barren, will have ice on them that thick around. And they'll fall all at the same time sometimes. It's the craziest sound you ever heard when those limbs will all fall when they've had enough. But come the dripping time, as they call it, all the little children and everybody up on Dark Corner in Glassy Mountain will take buckets and barrels, and they'll collect the water as it comes off the trees, as the ice melts. And they'll take it off of Glassy Mountain and they'll take it to Dark Corner. And they'll make some of the best drinking whiskey that's ever been made. Some of it tastes like pecans. Some of it tastes like peaches from Spartanburg, South Carolina. But you really can taste the pecans in there. But it's a serious business. Even to this day, it's a serious business. So if you were to go up to a glassy mountain, for instance, on the border, and you would say, well, you would stop at a little grocery stand or something, a fruit stand on the side of the road there on 11. And you would say, excuse me, sir, please, but I'm trying to find Dark Corner. And what you always hear from them is, well, it's a little further up the road, really. A little further up the road, boy. It's always a little further up the road. So, this is a song that I wrote for the play called Dark Corner Ice Water. It's almost blues, but it ain't. Watch those boys, they've got guns.
Check on those boys.
They're fine. They're fine. He has a weapon. It's not a gun, but
It's a dinosaur.
It's a dinosaur. Everyone should be so lucky. I saw Billy Jim Pruitt shoot that Georgia boy. Everybody called him Shoes, but his last name was McElroy. Now Billy walks over to the Georgia boy's wife. He said, I ain't sorry for what I did. You better run and tell your kids, girl. You better run and tell your kids that he was proud of them revenue shoes, and I'm proud for what I did. Dark corner ice water, wash clean my very soul. You better run up Highway 11, boys. You better catch it before it's gone. Maybe north on 25. Maybe north on 25. Wash clean my very soul. It tastes like Spartanburg peaches. It tastes like the wisdom of the poor. Suffering little blind girls, them snake handling preachers want some more of them kisses. Tastes like Spartanburg peaches. You want some more of them kisses. Now when I got back from Henry's, she was sitting on the porch. She had a half a pint of dark corn with her. She was chewing on the cork. She said, get yourself dressed up, my son. Now you start walking toward the McElroys, because I got a ham and some biscuits and sweet potato pies for his wife and his boys. You and Pruitt better bury his Bible. Better yet, throw it down the well. I don't need no damn dead McElroy walking through my head. Tastes like Spartanburg peaches. Tastes like the wisdom of the poor. Suffering little blind girls and snake handling preachers want some more of them kisses. Tastes like Spartanburg peaches. Want some more of them peaches. Now you see, down in Atlanta, there's a man named Harlan Joy that's a friend of mine, Dave Van Ronk as well. He's had the same radio show for 42 years, every Sunday night from 7 to 10, called Fox's Minstrel Show. His name is Harlan Joy, and he plays my songs, and he plays everything that goes all the way back to vaudeville. But he's had the same show for 42 years, Harlan Joy. You can dial it up. Georgia Free Radio on your computer on Sunday night. You'll hear my friend Harlan. She said, before you go, my son, why don't you dial that radio in? See if you can't dial up Harlan Joy, son. See if you can't dial up Harlan Joy. See if you can't dial him up for me before you go.